Hi everyone, Kerryn here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's energy forecast and insights for Monday the 10th of April through until Sunday the 16th of April 2023. As we move into the week of the 10th of April to the 16th, on the 11th, we have the Sun conjunct Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of creativity, abundance, amplifying your ability to manifest. It's really giving you it's actually considered the luckiest day of the year when this event occurs. And so it's time to really dream big, like to tune into the energy of what it is that you're wanting to call into your life, what you're wanting to co-create with the universe, what you're wanting to have manifest. And really step into that, write it out and then take some time to really step into the scene of what that would look like, what it would feel like, what is it that you're going to hear, what's going on around you, what will it feel like for you to have that and experience that, what are the emotions that it generates within you, that it ignites within you, and how can you expand the vision you have for your life. So often, don't we play it small? We play it so small. I'll just have this little thing because, that won't be too big for me to ask of the universe. If I just have this small thing, then there'll be no uncomfortableness in that. I won't have to get out of my comfort zone, or I won't have to, if it doesn't work or if it doesn't come, it doesn't matter because it doesn't mean that much to me. And so you're really being asked, Jupiter's like, hello, you're this magical, expanded, creative co-creator with the universe. The divine essence is in you. You are the universe. It reminds you that the bigger you dream, the greater your expansion and growth and transformation will be. Because the message that you're sending to the universe energetically is, I can do this. I'm worthy of this. I'm going to take a leap. I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone and take action towards all that I am wanting to create in my life. Jupiter also signifies abundance. It's such an abundant energy that is going to flow through on this day, and it's going to be supported by you taking time to practice your gratitude for all that you are and all that you have and all that you've experienced. And by doing that, under the light of this conjunct of Saturn and the Sun coming together in alignment, when you amplify, when you harness that energy and focus that energy and draw it in and really come from that heart-centered space of gratitude, then more of that is going to show up and unfold in your life for you. We also have, on the same day, Venus is entering into Gemini, which is really helping to bring the balance of the feminine side, especially when it comes to how we react or interact in social situations, in our relationships, in our workplace, in our family dynamics. So how we interact with others. And as Gemini also rules over the human side of who we are, as well as the spiritual side of who we are, so this human body and then our essence, our inner being, is ruled by Gemini. So we're needing to honor both sides of that, honoring where you are on your human experience, honoring who you are as a human being, but also honoring the divinity of who you are, the essence, the divine source of all that is, that permeates every cell in your body. As we connect into the energy of this also and work with it, this is where we will find it easier to access our intuition. And intuition is really, it's the feminine, the divine feminine, creativity, intuitiveness. And that's not to say that males can't be intuitive. They certainly can, but that's because they've opened themselves up and allowed that feminine energy to flow into them and through them. So as we honor and embrace the divine feminine, then you receive more regularly divine, intuitive, creative messages. And it's important to take action on those messages that you receive. So if you're driving along somewhere or having a shower or whatever it is that you're doing, and you receive a creative idea, an intuitive idea that just drops in, write it down. It's okay to come back to it. Just don't ignore it. Accept it, say thank you, write it down, and you can come back to it when the time is right for you. Or when you feel inspired to take action on it, do so. So as we also move into this week ahead, what I'm really feeling and sensing is the invitation from the universe to soften our heart space, our heart-centeredness, to really bring in a deeper level of acceptance and compassion for yourself and for those around you. The invitation is there to hold a light to your own inner strengths and gifts and uniqueness, and celebrate that. To honor and acknowledge all that you've been through, and to recognize the incredible strength, the capacity of the strength within you to rise above your personal circumstances, the situations or events that have occurred in your life, but not with anger or rage or resentment, coming from that place of compassionate acceptance and forgiveness. We all make mistakes, remembering that forgiveness is not condoning an action. It's not taking away from the validity of your personal experience in the pain or suffering that you may have experienced at the hands of yourself or someone else. And just asking the question, what if it was possible for me to forgive myself? What if I was willing to forgive, fill in the blanks? And use that as a journaling practice, a self-inquiry, while connecting into your heart space. Okay. So I'm asking for insight and guidance on how we can navigate what it is that we can tune into, tap into, or use to navigate the energy of the week ahead. Breath of the cosmos. I love this. And I love this also, my will to thy will. So often we micromanage and use our personal will to create, to control, to force, to make things happen. And so the message was with this card is, if you align your breath, through the breath, your heart to the heart of source consciousness, and then set this intention: my will and thy will are one and in full harmony, balance, and alignment. Because when you align your will with the will of the divine, then it's going to, synchronicities will show up in your life, the right people will show up in your life, the right opportunities will show up in your life. And it removes, when we're using our own personal will to force an outcome, that comes from a place of lack, unworthiness, fear, and scarcity. When you align your will with the highest will of the universe, source consciousness, then it brings and evokes within you a feeling, I'm feeling this now as I'm tuning into that will, a feeling of contentment, a feeling of trust, a feeling of rightness, and a feeling of going with the flow with ease and grace. All right. What additional support? What else can support us in navigating the energies of the week ahead? What can support us in our human experience as divine spiritual beings? What is it that can really help to amplify the balance and the connection between our human self and our spiritual self? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. Inner temple. Oh, I love this. Inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. I love that. Love how that is so in alignment with what we've been talking about and what's been coming through. What does devotion mean to you? What is a practice that you already do or can introduce that will support you in connecting you to your heart and therefore to the heart of the divine? For some of you, that may be meditation, a daily meditation practice. It could be listening to incredibly beautiful, soul uplifting music. It could be journaling, getting out in nature, or even just sitting with the beauty of a flower. Whatever it is for you, bring more intention into that practice. And your intention is that you are connecting in with your heart, opening your heart, and aligning your heart frequency to the frequency, the heart frequency of the universal heart of Source. The goddess that, okay, apparently we're not doing a goddess. We're actually doing an angel. All right, who is the angel that we can connect in with and work with to support us in activating and implementing and making the most of the energies of the week ahead, to support us in all areas of our life, especially our awakening, our healing, transformational pathways. Okay. Wasn't just one card. It used to just be one card. Okay. Green Tara. We had her last week. I'm absolutely loving how she was from a different deck. and I went to use that deck and then got drawn to this one. So Green Tara, again, she symbolizes supreme protection. So this is really, Green Tara is here also to support you in moving beyond the limitations, the self-limitations or blocks that you have in being able to dream big, to manifest, to co-create with the universe. She is here to wrap her energy and her frequency around you. And she's asking you to trust in her, in yourself, and in source, the universe, whatever that may be for you, whatever your higher power is, you are being asked. And Green Tara is acting as a bridge from your heart to the heart of source consciousness to support you in creating that beautiful relationship and connection. And in doing so, it's activating and awakening and opening you up to the portal of your soul's voice. This is why she is here to support you with this week. It doesn't matter how long, actually I've been doing this for 30 years, but I never cease to be awe-inspired by the way that our guides, our loved ones in spirit, source consciousness, our soul, higher self, works with us in such beautiful synchronistic ways. So I hope that those messages serve you well. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself and compassionate. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Namaste, blessed be, bye.